What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Imani. If you all are new to my channel, thank you so much for coming back to another one of my videos. In today's video, as y'all can see by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit my thumbnails. It took me a while to learn the right apps to use, how to use those apps, and just how to get them situated and how to make thumbnails that are attractive, appealing, and just simply that make people want to click on the video. So if you are interested in how I edit my thumbnails like a pro, because I've tried to learn how to edit them like a pro, then just keep on watching. I hope this is informative for you guys. Let's get started. I love you so I'm just about to start screen recording. I'm going to show you guys everything right on this side. The first thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go into my YouTube folder. In my YouTube folder, I have a whole bunch of apps that help me along with YouTube. So I have my Canon app to transfer videos from my camera to my phone. I have my YouTube Studio app that helps me track analytics, comments, and stuff like that. I have my vllo app, which is the app I use to edit. Sometimes I use iMovie, not so much. Then I have my phonto app, thumbnails, over app, thumbnails, and doodle, which is for drawing over top of my thumbnails. So I'm just editing the picture real quick in facetune, just to correct anything that needs to be corrected. So I just like to smooth over any large bumps or pores, smooth those over. You guys can see the before and the after. And then I go into detail, and I might bring out the detail of my hair, or I don't know what else needs to be detailed. Oh, clean up my shirt. Y'all see I got those dots on my shirt, so I'm going to conceal by cleaning up. Well, after I'm done editing the picture and I have the picture that I want to use, I'm going to open up my YouTube thing again, and I'm going to go into the over app. The over app is where I resize the thumbnail so that it can be the YouTube thumbnail. So I just click the plus button here at the bottom. I scroll over to backgrounds and I click on white background. And then I scroll over at the bottom until I get to YouTube thumbnail. So that's channel cover, and this is thumbnail. So the thumbnail size is 1280 by 720 if you all didn't know. I click the check button at the top. So I click the image button at the bottom. And then, which image did I correct? Oh, it's this one. Then I insert this image, right? And then I'm just going to size it fully so that it becomes fully 1280 by 720. And then I'm just going to click the check button. So now it's 1280 by 720. And I did everything I needed to do. Now that it's saved the way I want it to be, I'm going to click this little export yellow button at the top. And I'm going to click the save button here at the bottom. And now that is saved to my photos. So the only thing I really use the over app for is to resize my thumbnails. And the next app we're going to go into is phonto. Once I'm in the phonto app, I'm going to, I gotta show y'all again because it's just not enough. Once I'm in my phonto app, I'm going to click the camera at the bottom. I'm going to click photo albums here. I'm going to go to my recents, and then I'm going to click on the 1280 by 720, which is the bigger one. So once I have that, I like to scroll over to the little filters that phonto has at the bottom. This part is optional. You don't have to do this. I click on highlight, shadow, adjust. It's just so it gives me a full smooth finish, so everything looks put together. I actually like the way that looks thing, so I'm going to click done at the top. And now I have inserted myself into the phonto app. I just had to show you guys because phonto can be sometimes confusing when you're first starting. So then tap on the screen. I tap anywhere on the screen and I click add text. And then I want my text to say how to edit thumbnails like a pro. So the first thing that I'm going to type is how. And I don't like that font, so I'm just going to go to my fonts. I downloaded the font offline. I downloaded the Bebas New font. I'm going to click on the Bebas New font, and then I'm going to click done. I'm going to drag the how over. I'm going to click size, and I'm going to just size it the way that I want. And then I click on style, I click on stroke, I click on black stroke. Then so I'm in color right now, so then I'm going to click on style. And then once I'm in style, I'm going to go to the shadow section, which I'm already in, and I'm going to make the alpha go up. So now I have a nice shadow. So then I'm going to click done. I'm not going to sit up here and type this and do the same thing for everything. So I'm just going to duplicate it. So I go click on the text. I scroll to the right and I click on the copy button. And then I just change the text to. So now I have how to. I'm going to do the same thing again. Then I'm going to type in edit. How to. I don't know how I want it. How to edit thumbnails like a pro. Okay, I think I know how I want it now. So wait, let me delete that. move. So I'm gonna do how to edit, and I'm gonna duplicate edit, and I'm gonna bring that over there, and I'm gonna type thumbnails in, and I'm gonna say how to edit thumbnails. And you know, you can just play around with the size by clicking size and scrolling down. How to edit thumbnails. I'm trying to think of just how I want the placement and everything. So how to edit thumbnails, and then I think in this blank section right here I'm gonna put like a pro. So I might just duplicate that and say like, and then pro is gonna be like big, so it's gonna be pro. Oh, hold up, delete that, duplicate that. And I'm thinking I'm kind of liking the way that this looks. Like I really like this whole thing, but I'm still going to play around with the size. Before we do anything, guys, you need to make sure that you save your project in Phonto so you don't lose anything. How to save your thumbnails: you just click your upload button in the corner, and then you scroll down to save images PNG or save project. You just click on save project, and now it says project saved successfully. So you can just go to your camera again, click on projects, and you have all of the projects that you created right there. Because if you don't save your project, you can't work on it later, which I like to do a lot because I make a lot of changes. So I just feel like this thumbnail is missing something. I'm gonna take one of my thumbnails and I might put it in the picture. So this is one of my most recent thumbnails. So I'm just gonna, oh crap, what did I just do? That's exactly why you save your things, because I did the wrong thing. I'm gonna go to Safari. I'm gonna search up YouTube logo PNG, because you want it to be transparent. Transparent is PNG. So I click on the first one I see, go back here, click add image, and then I'm gonna go and add the YouTube button in there. I'm just gonna bring that size up. Like, you just gotta get creative with some of your thumbnails. How do you want them to look? Like, what are the main colors you want in there? And then that'll kind of guide the width and the height, just to like play around with it. And then since I have red in the thumbnail, I like to have the same kind of color scheme going on my thumbnails. So I'm going to pick one of these and I'm gonna make that red. So I clicked on Pro, I clicked on Style, and I made the color red. One thing I forgot to show you guys is how I include a border. If you don't want to see how I include a border, I'm going to leave a timestamp. But I go to the bottom and I click add item. And then I scroll down to the blank rectangle. So the rectangle that has no fill in it. It's the one at the bottom. I don't know if it's going to show up on the screen. But after I find my rectangle, I'm just going to make it the color I want. Luckily, it was already red. So I'm just going to size the width to 0.019. And once the width is sized, I'm going to move on to sizing the height, width, and just the size basically. So I make the size for, oh my God, I'm sorry, I got popping fireworks. Pay no attention to these dimensions, guys. I did them wrong. The correct dimensions, my size is 407, my width is supposed to be 407, and then my height is 233, and then the stroke that I previously did was 0.019. So that's how I kind of size the border, and that always makes my borders look pretty thin and nice. So that's how I like to have it. And that's how it ends up looking, guys. I also make sure like change the text around to make sure like it's fully centered. And then I go to the move tool and center it once more. And then I save it. I really like the way that this thumbnail came out. And yeah, that is so simple. I just used 2 apps. I'm just going to save the project once again. And then I'm going to save the image as a PNG. So once I'm done saving it as a PNG, I'm going to go into my photos. Click on the photo. And now we have our thumbnail. That looks like a nice thumbnail to me. I will click on that. You know your thumbnail is good when it's something that you like, you find appealing, and it's something that you would click on. So yes, I really like that thumbnail. We have ourselves a thumbnail. Hope you guys enjoyed this little mini thumbnail tutorial. Hopefully it helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next video that I post. Peace out. Bye.